It's in. Should be up.
Looks like it. Yep, got a signal.
Are we here? Ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the chat when we are live. Mods, if we can have a 5x5 check, please. Audio check.
Check.
Looks like we're streaming at a good bit rate as well. That's good. Here we go.
Check, please.
Oh no!
Audio check.
Well, the audio's working.
Check.
That is the audio check.
Streaming at a good bit.
There we go.
Okay.
I can
Clearly works. Right, should we get this started?
Shall we? Go on. I'll let you kick it off. So.
Yes, welcome everyone to the first of the live streams of this week, and we're kicking it off with the launch of the Airliners Live Charity 2022 Fundraiser, which is now officially live. We've spoken about it in live shows recently, but it's good to have not only a live show to kick it off, but also a place to sort of to go to with all the information as well, so people can go back to this video, have all the details of the live show, what prizes are up for grabs on the fundraiser, where the money's going, and just a nice way to start the whole process off, really. So I'm going to pull up the. I didn't do this, but
You told me to do this, and then you didn't do it.
I never did it. So, ladies and gents, we are kicking off with letting you know that it is the platform that we'll be using is Just Giving this year, and we'll be raising money for the Christies, which is a cancer support and cancer research charity. They have a foundation here in Manchester as well, and this year we're going to pledge all of our fundraisings towards that charity. Yeah,
really good charity. It's charity that have helped my family personally as well. My mum's had treatment at the Christie. I know a lot of channel viewers have also had treatment at the Christie, and of course, obviously, Peter Hamson, who we are raising money in memory of this year, had his a lot of treatment at the Christie himself. So that's why we are doing the Christie this year. They're going to be getting 100% of the donations through. Now, we did used to do 50-50 between two charities. That was with Virgin Money Giving, but unfortunately that page has closed down now, and there's no sort of direct replacement. So this is the way we're going to do it this year, and it's definitely worthwhile, guys. The main reason we're doing the Christie this year is, as you know, we lost a good friend of ours, Peter Hamson, to cancer this year. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of you do, Peter was instrumental in the channel's progression, not only this year, but I'd say for the last at least 2 or 3 years. The Aviation Society have been right behind Airliners Live, getting us opportunities, inviting us to events, introducing us to people, and of course giving us access, and making the access bespoke for us as well, of the new streaming location at the RVP.
Yeah, so obviously Peter meant a lot to us, and he's a very inspirational guy, and you know, we can't even begin to list all the achievements he'd had and begin to dream of having such achievements ourselves. Great friend, and obviously, as Martin said, the Christies is obviously a local, very, very well-known and very reputable place that obviously cares for people at the end of their life, and does a lot of cancer research as well, a lot of fundraising, and it's something that affects a lot of lives, obviously in our Airlines Live community, but also branching out to individuals' families and friends and things. And it's all too often you get someone who's close to you who suffers with their cancer or knows someone close to, and it's a knock-on effect as well. And if someone in the family has it, it's like a whole family mission to get through it, and likewise with friend groups as well. So it's something we've always wanted to raise money for. We have an amazing community who, you know, week in, week out support us personally, but we'd want just once a year to put this amazing community to good use, get us all together and do something that can really better the world, and what better way to do it than to support the Christies this year.
Yeah, and Mary Matthews just saying, afternoon everyone, we were members of TAS for many years, Peter was amazing and I cannot wait to donate. Yeah, just the work he did with TAS, obviously the work he's done with the RVP, and then how he's helped Airliners Live. And we've said in the past that Peter was, at one point, he invited me round to his house, and we had a massive chat about Airliners Live and the things we can do, and he called me up and he said, "Oh, we've got this. We're going to be putting a commentary tower in at the RVP. It's going to be a big 2-story tower, and we'd love for you guys to be able to stream from there. Like, what do you need in order to do that?" I've already, and before I'd even answered, he said, "I've already thought about maybe putting a hatch in the roof for you guys so you can." And he just thinks about Airliners Live all the time, and that's how we got so lucky to be working alongside him, and obviously have the access that we have today. And the shows definitely would be nowhere near as good as they are today if it wasn't for the Aviation Society and obviously Peter's direct intervention in making sure Airliners Live was the best show it could be. And we've had conversations with his family. I've been speaking a lot with Peter's daughter Sophie, who I'll tell you a bit more about shortly. And she said that even when Peter was in the Christie getting his end of life care and he was not doing too well, he always had the Airliners Live shows on, which is yeah, it's pretty crazy, guys. He still had the shows on, and yeah, just I'm glad he was able to enjoy them, and I'm glad he had a massive input. And the reason we're raising money for the Christie this year is because Sophie, Peter's daughter, has been doing her own fundraising. She's raised about £6,000 so far. If she hits £15,000, guys, which I know is a massive target, we hope to be able to put a decent amount onto that target for her with our community. If she hits 15,000, then the Christie have got a big memorial. It's called the Tree of Life, and it's basically you get a big, I think it's brass or bronze, I'm not 100% sure, I'll double check, but a leaf will go on that tree and it'll have Peter's name on it, and it'll be a permanent memorial for Peter at the Christie Hospital, sorry, the Tree of Hope, Jen just corrected me there, at the Christie. And basically what that'll do is it'll just give them a permanent memorial at the Christie with Peter's name on, which is just amazing. It's great.
Yeah. So, and like Martin said, Peter Hamson obviously not only enjoyed the shows, but he was very influential to us. He used to call us up often after a live show and say, "Watch the whole thing, and maybe you could do this better, maybe you could do that better." And also he would really congratulate us on the things that he seen were good in the channel as well. He really celebrated it with us. So obviously it was a big thing to happen when we lost him, and obviously we attended his funeral as well. But ever since then we vowed to do something to raise money for at least.
So that's what we're going to do this year, guys. So as we've said, it's on the Just Giving page. So the links are in the chat. Nightbot is going to be posting the links. Now we're going to be posting those links all the way through our live streams. As always, every year on Airliners Live, the fundraising is open for 2 weeks. So it will close 2 weeks today. So get your donations in over the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks today the page will close, and that will be the announcement that we make how much we've made. And we've been really fortunate again this year to have had lots of prizes donated by businesses, viewers of the channel. We're going to go through those with you now. For anyone who donates, there's 2 prize brackets that you can donate, and the first bracket is £10 and £10 to £24. So if you donate £10 up to £24, you get in the first bracket, and if you donate £25 and over, then you're added into both the first bracket and the second bracket as well. So and that's down to the value of the prizes. Obviously, if you can't afford to donate more than £10, that's absolutely fine. Every little helps, guys. Even if you put £1 in, £5 in, it's absolutely going to help out. It's just that the prizes, we're just limiting it to £10 and over, which we've done every year since we started this.
Yeah, and throughout the shows this week, instead of asking for you guys to donate to the channel or maybe become members or whatnot, we'll be instead asking you guys all to just go over to the fundraiser page and send money. And like we said, throughout the show we'll be mentioning that constantly. We don't mind going full sellouts on this. I know we try to hold back these days on getting donations on the channel and things, but on this we'll be mentioning it constantly. On the midweek show, I believe Fez will be mentioning it throughout the show on tonight, and then obviously the big show is on Sunday, which is the 4th of September. So this coming Sunday is the big annual Airliners Live charity show, which is like the ultimate show within this whole fundraising period. And like Martin said, it'll go on for a week after that as well. The reason why we do that is in case people are waiting until payday, or you want to just get a few extra pennies after the show as well. That's entirely possible. But ultimately, the Sunday will be like the spearhead of the fundraising, where all the hype is. We've got some integrations with the live stream as well. We're happy to show you guys, which is basically whenever we have a donation, it will not only show on the screen, but it will have a goal on the top of the live show on potentially Wednesday, but mainly Sunday, to show the progress in real time. So it's super hype. We've got new features this year, sorry, and I think it's going to be a really good one. And I know times are a little bit tougher this year, and I'm sure I said this in the 2020 show, because 2020, as you all know, was a tough year for everyone. And this year, likewise, it's a tough year, but I'm confident we'll raise a lot of money.
Yeah, we should raise a decent amount of money, and look, whatever we can raise is going to help out, and it's going to go towards the total of getting that memorial in Peter's name. And also, don't forget, I know we're talking a lot about the memorial here, but the Christie puts a lot of money into cancer research, and obviously supporting the people who are also in the Christie Hospital as well. So not only are you helping Airliners Live and Peter's family on a bit of a personal level, you're also helping the Christie Hospital carry on providing the great work that they do. Super chats are still switched on. Yes, I'll switch them off as soon as we're done here. That slipped my mind to do that. I will. Please don't send in any super chats during this, guys. And as Andy said, for the next 2 weeks, super chats will be switched off on Airliners Live, because we want all of the money over these next 2 weeks to go towards a charity fundraiser.
Yep. So you can go on over there now. It is the link is in the description on YouTube. It's in the chat as well. It's justgiving.com/Airliners Live. Nice and easy.
Yeah. Or the fundraising link. If you click the Nightbot link, will actually take you direct to the bit where you type in your amount. So that link is not something we're going to read out because it's dead long. But if you just click the Nightbot link, then that'll take you directly there. Now, really, really important, guys. When you're donating, it will ask you, are you a UK citizen or a UK taxpayer, I think the word is. Obviously, if you are, click yes. It will then give you the option to include gift aid. Gift aid is super, super important, guys. If you donate £10, the government will put £2.50 on top of that. They give you 25% on top of the donations, guys. So do not waste that gift aid, please. It really helps a lot, and it's super, super important. Make sure you click the gift aid option. I cannot stress that enough, because otherwise we're just throwing money away. It's free money off the government, and at a time like this, who doesn't want to take money off the government? We need to have that 25% coming in, so do not forget, click the gift aid option, guys. Take that extra couple of seconds, slow down when you're making your donation, check for the box, because it's not going to be massive. It will say, are you a UK taxpayer? Yes. Do you want to include gift aid? Yes. And then it'll just help out. It really does make a massive difference. Honestly, I think it added £1,500 to nearly £2,000 last time onto our total. So it's a massive amount of money to add on top.
And if you are going through the fundraising steps as well, when it asks for your name, make sure you use a name that we can identify you with. So if it's a username, you're welcome to use that you use on YouTube or Twitch or something. Or if it's your own personal name that you use that. Rather than picking an anonymous name or something that we don't know, because when it comes to the prize draw, the only information I believe we get is the name that you submit, so and the amount, of course, as well. So when it comes around to drawing the prizes, if you have your real name or some kind of identity that we can associate you to, that helps us out a lot. We won't be including anonymous donations into the prize draw. Also, if you are looking to enter the prize draw, make sure you do the £10 or the £25 in one donation, because if they're broken between multiple ones, there's a chance they'll get mixed up and lost, and we won't count
It's just an administrative nightmare when we're trying to go through it all and add everybody's up. So if you don't mind, guys, try and make your donations in one go if you can. Or at least, say for example, you want to put a £10 in to get you in, and then maybe donate again during the big fundraiser on the 4th, that's fine. But just make sure that whatever bracket you want to be in, that you donate that amount in the first place, just so that we can add you in. John Fez is saying we've already raised 364 quid.
No, we haven't.
Well,
Have we really?
Let me refresh.
Yeah, what?
Was it? Oh,
Also, fun things with TechSpark is saying, can I share this across our DJ network? Yes, please, everyone in the chat, if you could do a little bit of sharing on the fundraiser. Wow, we've hit 369 already.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please feel free to share. Feel free to share to your family, friends. If you're a spotter and you've got an Instagram page, or if you've got like any social media at all, please do a little bit of sharing throughout the next week, especially. What we will be doing as well throughout the next week, we're going to speak about the prizes in a minute. Is we're going to be doing posts about the individual prizes, maybe a bit about the businesses that have donated the prizes as well, because there's a lot of local businesses have been very supportive this time and donated some amazing prizes. It'd be amazing to shout them out individually, and if you guys could share the prizes and get some real hype going as well, we're doing everything we can to raise this money.
Yeah, and there are a couple of prizes still coming in here and there, guys. We'll read out what we've got at the moment. There are a couple of things that we're still trying to organise, so the prize list may change in terms of more things being added to it over the coming days. But yeah, this is Melissa's just saying, so glad I found you guys. Getting emotional. I don't know if you've been here for long, Melissa, but in terms of the previous fundraiser, but we have done this every single year since Airliners Live started up. I think, the first one was at the Mound at the RVP, where we raised money for a couple of charities. Personal to me, I think we did the Christie and the Alzheimer's Society. So yeah, we've done this every single year, once a year, and it's always a big community push. Yeah,
and obviously we continue to do that throughout COVID as well. We were a bit worried that people wouldn't have the funds to be able to support as much, and I think the 2021 still smashed all the records from the years before, and in 2021 even more. I think 2020 we raised about $5,500, and then last year it was about $7,500. Again, we're not pushing the bar any further than that, because I'm very aware of the situation at the moment. It's very hard, but there's every chance we could smash it, and we're just going to do everything we can to raise as much money as possible and just really make it.
I think 6,000 is an achievable target. Obviously, last year we raised a lot more than that. With the cost of living and everything going up, we understand everyone needs to save money. We're saving money ourselves. It's just a case of let's raise as much as we can, and we'll just do whatever we can. It'll all help, guys. It really will.
We're already at 6%. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
I actually remember last year, I think we had it going a little bit longer than a week last time. I can't remember how much before the main show, and we had 25% a week before last time.
Yeah.
So, and I thought that was massive, and already a few hours, less than an hour in, and we're at 6%. So that's insane. Let's get through the prizes, shall we? Give me a moment.
Just realise why the camera keeps going lopsided. It's because the leg's not.
Right, there you go. Let's get through the prizes, shall we? So, like every year, if you donate a certain amount, the minimum being £10, you get into the big prize draw. If you enter £25 or over, you get entered into like an elite prize draw, basically, which just has some amazing prizes in it. And if you donate £25 or over, you also get put into the £10 or over bracket. So you'll be in two brackets then. Everyone only gets one entry as well, so you can't donate 40 quid and get 4 entries, if that makes sense. It's just every one person gets one entry maximum to each prize draw. So yeah, but you're more than welcome to get your family to donate to get more entries, and friends and things, whatever it takes. But per person, it's just one entry. So you can win a maximum of 2 prizes if you were in 2 draws.
A few people asking, is one of the prize a pork pie? Well, that's one of the prizes I'm still sorting out, guys, so just wait and see.
There's something special.
There is a pork pie in there, hopefully, somewhere. Yeah. So, don't worry about that.
Something special in that. We also had, just today, I need to check it, Stu from the Harden Spotters group sent in a prize as well, so I've not even put that on the list yet. So if you look, you've probably already looked at the fundraiser list. There is a list of prizes. We can talk you through them very quickly as well. And give special mention to people who've donated, and we'll be mentioning these throughout the week and putting posts out about them as well. I think we'll start with the £10 and over prize bracket then. So if you donate £10 and over, you'll be automatically entered into this, assuming you put your real name. The first one was donated by Welshie Kev. I think he's in the chat.
He's donated a few, hasn't he?
He's donated a few, yeah. So these are all in storage at the moment here at the office. A Gemini Jets Emirates A380 1 of 400 scale model from Welshie Kev. He also donated a Phoenix, which I'd never heard of Phoenix before.
No, I hadn't. So he got these posted to my house, and they were Phoenix models, and I said, "Oh, I've never heard of Phoenix." And I'm going to open these up, and I opened them up, and the quality is so good.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I've never heard of them. So yeah, some really good quality
Die
models.
cast, aren't they?
But yeah, they're heavy and really good detail on them as well.
So that's a Phoenix Qantas 747 1 to 400 scale model. Again, die-cast. Another Phoenix Etihad A350 1000 1 to 400 scale model. That looks beautiful, honestly. I'm still yet to get an A350 model, and that one I wouldn't mind.
And there's Welshie Kev in the chat as well. Thank you, Welshie, for your donations, mate.
I appreciate that. And lastly from Welshie, a Virgin Atlantic 747 400 1 to 400 scale model G-Vast as well. So
I have to get one of them ordered for the office.
Yeah. So that is the obviously the reg, the exact aircraft, Ladybird, that was made into all the aviation tags and the Airliners Live exclusive aviation tags as well. So very iconic on the channel. We caught her doing her retirement flight out of Manchester Airport back in 2020 as well. So very iconic. Then we had Tom, who's a regular viewer of Airliners Live, donating some vouchers. He sees us quite often at the RVP as well. I think he came over and dropped off the money to put towards some Airliners Live store vouchers. So I think he gave a total of £50, which is being broken up into a £30 voucher and a £20 voucher.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tom. It's always great to see you at the RVP, rocking the merch as well. I always see you every week with your partner as well. Loving the merch, mate.
Yeah, great guy. Then we had Doors to Manual, a company now based here at City Airport as well, who sell a lot of like aviation memorabilia and parts and things. Donating the same, basically a £50 voucher, which is broken down into a £20 prize and a £30 prize, and that's Doors to Manual, who've done that fantastic company.
And that's for their shop, guys.
Yeah, that's
just
for
to be
shop,
clear,
yeah.
That's for the Doors to Manual merchandise store. They've donated a £20 voucher and a £30 voucher, and they sell some great stuff as well, some awesome aircraft memorabilia.
Yep. And then finally a Doors to Manual project, the Deck 747, which we caught arriving here at City Airport the other week, which is the upper deck of a British Airways 747, which is now here at City Airport. They're going to be open to doing tours and things with that soon. So what they've donated as well, they've donated two more things, but one of them is in a £10 voucher, which is a 2 adults tour experience of that as well. So you get to go on board, sit in the seats, have a full tour of the aircraft and a full view of the hangar as well. So that's been donated by them as well. And then finally the last prize, that's on a £10 and over bracket at the moment, that is. There may be more, so you can always check the fundraiser. There's no name on this. This was given to us a good few, almost a year ago now. It was back in like October or November at the RVP. Someone, maybe we've lost the name, so we might find out who it is, but it gave us I believe it was Gemini Jets A380 1 to 400 scale Green Expo 2020 model as well. So loads of prizes up for grabs. As Martin said, there might be another one coming. We had another one come in today. There may be more in the next few days. So keep checking the fundraiser page. More prizes are being added.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to go through the 25 and over.
If you want to grab the chat, I'll grab that. We'll swap over. Here we go. Let's give it a quick refresh. We're already at where we are.
Big up Doors to Manual. Yeah, they are right next to us. The Deck 747. It's literally a couple of
just
buildings.
round the back of the hangar.
Yeah.
So if you donate £25 and over, guys, you'll get entered into not only the £10 bracket, but also this elite bracket as well, which has got some higher value prizes in there for you guys. The first of which donated by one of our moderators, David Long. You will probably know him as a flying architect on our YouTube channel. So a big shout out, David. Thank you very much, not only for all the modding you do on the channel, but supporting us this year by gifting a 1 of 200 scale die-cast model of Virgin Atlantic GV Lip which is the Falcon livery, guys. The box that it comes in has got an ever so slight bit of damage on the corner, but the model is absolutely perfect, guys. And that's GV Lip Falcon. We saw this retiring. It's an awesome livery. 1 of 200 scale, so it's nice and big, an awesome model. It'll look great, and that is prize number 1 put in by David Long. So thank you very much, mate, for that. Then Kevin D, big channel supporter, has also donated a Gemini Jets Emirates A380, a 1 of 200 scale model, into the bucket. We've both got one of these ourselves. It's an awesome model, and Kevin D has supported the channel massively over this last year, and he's put in that Emirates A380 model. So thank you very much, Kevin. Kevin Henry has also donated something very special, guys. Now, when we got our GVAS tags made, the Airliners Live Special Edition tags, the very best number that we had in the whole set was 4123. And the sequential numbers make it very collectible. We put these up for sale at a higher price than all of the others, and Kevin was the first person to put his name in to buy it, and then he purchased it, and then he sent us an email and goes, guys, I've just purchased it, but I want to donate it for the charity show. Which is massive, Kevin Henry, so thank you so much for that. So someone is going to be very fortunate to win the Airliners Live engraved 4123 GVAS tag. So a massive shout out to Kevin for that one. Tracy and Phil Sellers, thank you very much for coming and saying hello at the RVP last week as well. We really appreciate it, and the cakes that you brought in for Andy's birthday, thank you for that. We've been tucking into those. But they also donated a £50 Airliners Live store voucher, guys, to get your Airliners Live merch. So that's a £50 store voucher donated by Tracy and Phil Sellers. Thank you very much, guys. An awesome prize there.
Thank you, guys.
Back to Doors to Manual again. A big shout out to Drew and the team over there. They've donated in this bracket a family tour experience, which is for 2 adults and up to 3 children. That gets you the full access, including access to the flight deck as well, of their tour experience there over at the Deck 747, just around the corner from here, guys. If you're lucky enough to win this, give us a shout when you're coming down, and if we're in the office, we'll come and say hello to you. So that's for 2 adults and up to 3 children. The full experience with flight deck access as well, which is awesome. We were in the flight deck last week, and we loved it. I was like trying all the throttle.
Yeah, it's so good because obviously it's a real flight deck, and all the controls are still connected as well. So it just feels like you're actually going to be flying it. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's just a real experience.
A big shout out to good friend Rich from manink.co.uk. Big shout out to those guys over there, and they've donated a awesome Retro 51 Mosquito rollerball and pen and notebook set, guys. So that's the rollerball pen and notebook set from Retro 51, collectible items and really, really high quality pen and notebook. I have mine on my desk all the time here at Airliners Live, and as soon as it's full up, I'll be buying another one. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's a set worth about £80. So a massive thanks to the guys over at Manning, Rich and Kim. Really appreciate all the support you've done, and they were instrumental in getting us the GVAST aviation tags as well. So very good friends of the channel. Thank you for supporting the stream this year. Yorkshire Aviation Academy of a very good prize here, a 30-minute flight experience at Leeds East Airport. Has been donated by the Yorkshire Aviation Academy.
Yeah, I believe that's in a Cessna or a Piper, basically.
Yeah, or a PA-28, I think, is the ticket I saw come through.
Nice.
And a massive thanks again for David for working on that, for sorting that out, mate. Cheers to the Flying Architect again. 30-minute flight experience at Leeds East Airport. Now that's awesome. You'll be able to go go in and flight in a PA-28. Now, if you want to keep your feet a little bit closer to the ground, one of the first prizes, which isn't on our list yet, but I'm happy to share with you guys, we've been supported again by the flight simulator over at Media City. So a massive shout out to Alan, and that's at Simulator Adventures, guys. They've supported us for the last couple of years, and they've donated, I believe, 2 tickets to come and try out their simulator, which is awesome. A massive shout out to them. Check them out if you haven't done so already. They're over in Media City. Big thanks again to Alan and the team for donating those. I know the last people who received those really had a good time over there. So big thanks to those guys. That we'll get that added to the list as well and get the details on there. I believe it's either 2 30 minutes or 2 1 hours. I'll double check, but they've donated that in the last day or so. So thank you guys.
That's amazing. Loads of amazing prizes up for grabs though. It's just overwhelming. I think
crazy, and there's still more coming in.
There's still more coming in. I mean, we're not really asking for prizes at this point, but I mean, we've already got so many that it makes donating just £10 or even £25 definitely worth it.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the chat were saying they really wanted the 747 model as well, especially I seen Flemo and Melissa saying that. It reminds me of remember Lee Davies 2 years ago.
That was funny.
Yeah, just to tell a story. 2 years ago, one of our biggest donator of that particular fundraiser was Lee Davies. Donated something nuts, like probably near about £1,000 or something in total. Yeah. And the whole time he was saying, "I really want," because we had the same kind of prize. It was a Gemini Jets 747 Virgin Atlantic diecast model, one to 200 scale. And every time he donated, he went, "I want that model. I want that model." I went, "Lee, it's just random, it's just a prize
it's
draw.
Random, mate. We can't promise it. It's a wheel that just spins.
We can't reserve it for you. We can't make exceptions. This is what we've said. We're not going to change it." So we kind of got a bit nervous because we were like, "Well, he's probably not going to win it."
And we literally had an internal discussion, guys. And I don't know if we've said this before. We're like, if Lee does not win that model, he's donated over £1,000. Me and Andy will buy him the model.
Yeah, that was true.
We're going to buy him the model anyway if he doesn't win it. And then we spun it, and no joke, guys, it landed on Lee's name, and you just can't make it up.
That live stream still exists. You can watch it on the YouTube, and there's literally I want to just prove to everyone that it's completely legit, because it is. It was not even our website that we used. It was a random.
It's like a prize picker website,
and there was 100 names on there or something, and Lee Davies won it. So anyway, anyone can win these amazing prizes, and it's always cool when a VIP wins it as well. Someone that we know. But
and David's also saying there's a family ticket to the Yorkshire Air Museum as well, which has been donated. So a big thank you to those guys. You're going to be able to have a family ticket to the Yorkshire Air Museum. So thank you very much, David, again for organising that, mate. We will get this page updated. Obviously, some prizes have come in over the weekend that we need to add to this. So loads of fantastic prizes. As we say, more still to come. Again, a lot donated by a very generous community here at Airliners Live, and our very generous business partners as well, who've supported us for a few years on the trot. So it's going to be an awesome event, guys, and we really hope we can raise some fantastic money. Current total already is £475. That is crazy.
Can we get to 450 by the end of this show? Can we? Sorry,
500 before we go offline. But yes, so thank you to everyone who's donated already. I'm not actually logged into this page on my iPad at the moment, so I can't thank you individually. But what we do is we go through every single name on the show. Now, don't forget, the very big show where we're going to be doing all this fundraising is Sunday, guys. Sunday the 4th.
Yeah.
So that's where all the festivities are going to be happening. We're going to be reading everyone's names out. So make sure you are there on Sunday the 4th to come and enjoy it with us. But as we say, if your payday falls differently or anything like that, the page is open until 2 weeks today. We'll be putting it out on our socials so you don't forget that it's closing 2 weeks today. It will be closed, guys, so plenty of time to donate. And like I say, please don't feel like you need to donate big amounts. Whatever you can afford, and if you can't afford to donate anything, guys, that's absolutely fine. Come in on the stream on Sunday, help share the links and get everybody excited about it. that's all that we ask. That you're in the stream and you're just supporting the stream is even better, because don't forget, when we're doing something like this, an extra viewer in the stream makes it look more popular to new people coming in, and they may come in. So you can help us out just by viewing the channel, guys.
Yeah, and send it to your family, send it to your friends, especially if you're a big part of Airliners Live, if you're a VIP, if you've been watching for a while. It's just a chance to be proud about what our community can do, and you can show, this is the community I'm a part of, this is what we're doing this year, and if you can all get involved, that'd be amazing. Or just watch the show, like Martin said, and just get the viewers up and things. It'll really help out the overall total.
Yeah. So there we go. That is the announcement for this year. A massive thank you to everyone who's been in the chat today. Thanks to everyone who's donated today. We didn't expect donations to be coming in already. We just smashed it. We're at £500 already before we've even started, guys. Nice one. Thank you very much. Don't forget, the big fundraiser show is this Sunday, the 4th. However, we are starting from the Wednesday show. We're going to be super chats are already turned off. John's already turned them off. Thank you, mate. So from now on, for the next 2 weeks, anything you would send into Airliners Live to support us, please send it in to the charities. Loads of fantastic prizes to win, loads more to come, and that's what we're doing this year, guys. Hopefully we can raise lots of money for the Christie, and lots of money to help Peter's family get to that massive goal of getting that permanent memorial for him at the Christie, which will be a massive honour, not just for us, but for Peter's family as well.
Let's do it.
Instrumental in Airliners Live, that was Peter, and we need to do a good job for him, guys, 100%.
I believe the saying is we don't do halves on Airliners Live.
We do not.
Let's go all the way. Let's do it. We won't stop. We'll just keep pushing it and trying harder and harder. We got a lot of shows this week anyway, and Sunday's going to be a huge event as well. We're going to be there nice and early with the multicam setup as well, with the overlays, the alerts. We're going to really hype it up, and
it's the one show in the year, guys, where we don't apologise for going on about fundraising. We will go on about fundraising all day on Sunday. If that's not for you, maybe avoid the Sunday show, because we will not be apologising for it. We always raise as much money as we possibly can, so it's going to be an awesome event. We're going to see you there Sunday at 10 a.m.
I mean, if you look already, like we've raised £510 already, but that doesn't include gift aid.
So gift aid is 101.25, guys.
Or is that including gift aid?
That's plus donations, isn't it? So we've actually raised over £600, guys, already. That's how important gift aid is. We cannot say it enough. We've raised £500. And there's £101 worth of gift aid. That is massive. We need to make sure we're all clicking gift aid. Thanks to those who've done it already. And that's what we're going to be doing, guys. We'll be seeing you next on the Wednesday show. Don't forget, John's live in a few hours for the Flight Sim show. I know John's going to be pushing the Flight Sim show as well. The fundraiser on his Flight Sim show as well. So thanks for that, John.
Maybe we can give him the overlay as well, so you can have that on his stream.
We will. And it's going to be a good one, guys. It's come around very, very quickly.
It has. This year's gone fast in general. Obviously, we've hit a lot of milestones this year on Airliners Live. We're very close to hitting 90,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. We've got a bit of a bet going on in the VIP lounge when we're going to hit 100,000. You've got a few dates you don't want it to happen on.
I definitely don't want it to happen on the 30th of September. It is Jen's birthday, and she will break my legs if I'm streaming on that day.
But that doesn't matter right now. All that matters right now is it's charity fundraiser. Everything we're going to do over the next week is going to be all about that. And also the date, I think it's the 14th, which is a Wednesday, or 14th of September is when we're going to do the prize draw as well. So tune into that. We're going to do that live. Same kind of situation where we'll have a big spinner and we'll go through every single prize, and then obviously each time one person can win each prize. What we then do is give it about a week for those people who have won the prizes to contact us to give us like their details, their address and things like that, so we can send them the prize. If nobody contacts us, usually within a month, we'll usually redraw that prize. So make sure you are tuned in, or you can watch that particular show back. We'll be talking about that over and over again this week anyway, but that's the 14th of September. We'll be doing the prize draw, so make sure you tune into that.
We've just had a massive donation. We've had a load of donations. I don't know which ones. I'm not logged in.
Yeah, I'm not logged in either. So what we'll do, we've got no time now anyway to go reading them all out, but on Wednesdays especially, we'll go back and we'll read out all the donations we've had up until that point. We'll continue to read them out, and on Sunday we'll go through and read them all
That
out.
has just jumped from £500 to over £700, guys, while we've been saying that.
Plus gift aid as
Plus
well.
gift aid. You're absolutely smashing it, guys, already. The Airliners Live community is fantastic. We always raise an awesome amount of money for charity, and this year I think we can do the same again. So thank you very much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and we'll be sharing this link all across our socials in all of our streams for the next 2 weeks, guys. And let's see what we can do, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Massive thanks to everyone who's donated during today's reveal show. And as we say, more prizes will be announced over the next couple of days as well. So for now, myself, Martin, Mr. B, we will see you all on Wednesday, and we'll see you in John's stream in a few hours, guys. Take it easy.
See ya.
Ta-ra.